At first it looked like any quiet Highland Sunday. A car gliding toward a small granite church, a hat brim, a quick wave, then the zoomed-in shots. Hit. Timelines. The Princess of Wales wasn't just sunlit. Her hair was significantly lighter, the blondest she's worn, and she chose the most controlled place to be seen, the road to Crathie Kirk near Balmoral. It was a rare August appearance with William and the kids, the kind that trends in minutes and resets the conversation for days. The smarter question isn't, new color? It's, why now? And what does it signal about the next phase of her public life? Date matters. August 24, 2025. Kate rode passenger while William drove. George, Charlotte, and Louis were in back. Senior royals attended the same service as they do every late summer. Crathie Kirk isn't random. It's the family's predictable Balmoral stop, where appearances are brief, distant, and carefully respectful. That's why these clips punch above their weight. A few seconds of footage, a dozen headlines, and a clear takeaway. The Wales family is present, steady, and subtly shifting the visual story. Short appearance, long reach. Compared with her July courtside appearance, this read is lighter, golden bronde pushing into blonde. Not platinum, not experimental, just enough lift to change how her features read even through a car window. Think layered highlights with warmth, face-framing pieces, and a clean gloss that photographs well without screaming for attention. It's a controlled update, noticeable in one glance, low maintenance over months, and perfectly timed for late summer light. But the timing matters more than the tone. Why switch now, and what does that quietly signal? That's next. Timing matters. In January 2025, Kate said she was, quote, relieved to be in remission, and focused on recovery. Since then, her public rhythm has been measured. Brief appearances, controlled settings, no spectacle. Showing up at Crathie Kirk in late August with a lighter look reads like a quiet milestone, not a press stunt. It signals, quote, moving forward without a word. Healthy enough to tweak the image, steady enough to be seen, and deliberate about where that first impression lands. This isn't a rebrand. It's a reset. The message is calm, normal, and long game. This wasn't a solo style switch. Days earlier, Princess Anne, who kept the same bouffant for half a century, appeared in her 75th birthday portrait with a formal chignon. For Anne, that's seismic. It reads like a milestone marker, not a makeover, a nod to longevity, a reset for a new phase, and a quiet alignment with the broader, fresh, steady mood the family's projecting. 2 senior royals, 2 subtle changes, same month. Evolution by design. Balmoral isn't picked for hype. It's picked for control. Crathie Kirk Sunday runs on royal autopilot, brief arrivals, distant lenses, and a tradition the press already understands. Coverage there is usually handled through the UK Royal Rota pool, which limits numbers and shares shots to all outlets, so one tight photo can quietly reset the public image without a circus. If you want a soft launch for a visual change, lighter hair, different styling, this is the safest stage. Predictable angles, respectful distance, and maximum reach. That's not vanity, that's message discipline. Multiple solid reports say the Wales family is shifting base to Forest Lodge in Windsor Great Park by year's end, an 8-bedroom Georgian house that trades palace formality for green space and a quieter routine. Neighbors have already flagged privacy concerns as security screens and planting go in, and 2 nearby households were asked to relocate from Crown Estate properties to tighten the perimeter. The plan reportedly keeps staffing lean, no live-in staff, and day-to-day life local. Think school-run shots, Windsor farm shop runs, bikes and walks rather than motorcades, which means more everyday visuals and fewer formal set pieces. If the Balmoral sighting was the soft launch, Windsor will be the feed, steady, domestic, and deliberately normal. Here's the clean line between what's confirmed and what's just noise. Confirmed. On August 24, 2025, Kate was seen heading to Sunday service at Crathie Kirk near Balmoral with William and the kids, and her hair was noticeably lighter. That's on camera, not conjecture. Confirmed. Back on January 14th, 2025, she said she was in remission and focused on recovery. That's a direct statement, not a source says. Confirmed. Multiple mainstream outlets report the family is expected to move to Forest Lodge in Windsor Great Park later this year. Details like privacy screens and nearby relocations have also been reported. Confirmed. Princess Anne switched to a formal chignon for her 75th birthday portrait, notable because she'd kept the same style for decades. Strip the noise and the pattern is clear. A rare Highlands sighting. A lighter look that reads calm and deliberate. A household shifting into a steadier routine. And another senior royal quietly marking a milestone. In that world, hair isn't vanity. It's a message you can read in a single glance. We're good, we're moving, we're not making a fuss about it. The playbook is subtle because it works. Controlled setting, brief exposure, maximum reach. One photo tells you more about the next chapter than a press release ever would. If the last year was about holding the line, this one looks like quietly redrawing it. So here's the question I'll leave you with. Are we just seeing a seasonal change? Or the opening frame of a longer reset? Remission acknowledged, Windsor routine loading, and a multi-generation refresh in motion. Tell me what you're reading in these small signals. And if you want a follow-up, I'll break down how royal image shifts get planned months in advance without anyone noticing.